Hello there. The UK government recommends protection from Arctic cold provides heating. Warming rooms are for many the only warm place, and while millions of households cannot afford a warm room. An Arctic weather front is rolling towards Europe, causing temperatures to drop significantly. That doesn't bode well for many people in the UK. The Joseph Rowntree Foundation warns, though, more than 3 million low income households cannot afford to heat their homes adequately. The British Health Authority has issued a cold warning. They warned of serious health consequences due to the cold. Older people and people with heart or lung diseases could therefore be particularly at risk. One should try to heat the living room and bedroom to at least 18 degrees Celsius and keep the windows in the bedroom closed at night. They should also dress warmer and eat plenty of warm food and drink to keep warm. We are still experiencing historically high inflation and the prices of essential goods continue to rise. That was said by Rachel Earwaker, a senior economist at the foundation, and she told this to The Guardian. Although the cost of energy is capped by the state, it's still almost twice as high as last winter. In addition, housing shortages, rising rents, and mortgage payments would burden households across the country. While poverty normally poses considerable challenges for many people, this cold spell makes it dangerous. It could be difficult for hundreds of thousands of households to comply with a health authority's call. They simply cannot afford to heat, dress warmly, or consume enough warm food. The investigation by the Joseph Rowntree Foundation revealed that since June, more than 7 million households have had to make do with at least one of the basic necessities. For 2.5 million households, it will now hardly be possible to eat warm food and turn on the heating. Over 750,000 cannot afford warm clothing if they want to heat in winter. And even before the onset of the cold snap, the consequences of rising energy prices were already being felt by many. Almost 4.3 million low-income households had already reduced their spending on heating. And according to The Guardian, the British government referred to providing aid. Our priority will always be to help the weakest, said a government spokeswoman. She referred to direct payments, a guarantee against rising energy prices, and another package to cover living expenses. Earwaker, on the other hand, said, the government needs to recognize that families will not get through the winter with the current support. The basic social security is pathetically below the level that allows people to afford the bare essentials. Hundreds of thousands of households would not have the choice of whether to turn on the heating or not. They couldn't afford what is recommended to protect themselves from the effects of the temperature drop. The Warm Welcome campaign is already trying to set up many warming rooms for people who cannot afford to heat their own four walls. In The Guardian, the initiative reports that there is now a huge increase in demand for warm places. This month alone, more than 3,000 facilities, including theaters, cathedrals, fire stations, and sport clubs, are expected to make their rooms available for this. Right here in the nights, the temperatures are already on minus levels, so I can imagine what that means for the people in the UK, and our packages are a bit different. But I'll see you in my next video. I'll be back.